Welcome, my dear students. From the eighth problem, so I'm going to explain. This is accountancy, fifth chapter. So I'm going to explain one by one. My dear students, keenly watch here. So the eighth problem, they can ask in the 3 marks, right? So here you can see that what is the format you should remember. The sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Right, this is a format, my dear students. Sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. Already I said that what do you mean by sacrificing ratio, right? Now also I will say the sacrificing ratio means the proportion of profit is sacrificed by old partners to the new partner on behalf of new partner, right, my dear students? Right, now you can see that what is the question. The Bravina and Danya are partners. They are sharing the profit and loss in the ratio of 7:3. So 7:3 is a old ratio. The next, they admitted the Malini in the new in the firm. The new ratio among the Bravina and Danya Malini is 5:7 5:2 is 3, right? So now you come to know, my dear students, so what is old ratio? 7:3 is a old ratio. What is new ratio? 5:2:3, right? So 7:3 means 7 by 10, 3 by 10. 5:2:3 means 5 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10. That is a ratio, my dear students. Right, now we have to find out, calculate the sacrifice ratio. So we have to find out the sacrifice ratio. What is the formula? Old ratio minus new ratio, right? So Bravina, for Bravina, 7 by 10 minus 5 by 10, because 7 by 10 is a old ratio of Bravina and new ratio of Bravina is 5 by 10, right? So we have to less from 7 by 10 to 5 by 10. So answer is 2 by 10, right? For Danya also we have to follow the same method. 3 by 10 minus 2 by 10. So answer is 1 by 10, right? So sacrifice ratio is, we have to find out for the old partners, because old partner only sacrificing their ratio for a new partner. So sacrifice ratio is 2:1. That's all, my dear students. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me, right? The next one, we are going to do the ninth problem. So in the ninth problem, you can see that Anand and Suman are partners. They are sharing the profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. So they are the old partners. So they are the old partners. Old partners are Anand and Suman, right? They admit Saran as a new partner for in the ratio of Saran as a new partner in the ratio of 1 by 5. So 1 by 5, which is acquires entirely from Anand. So Saran acquires from Anand only. So Anand is sacrificed his share. Anand sacrificed his share to Saran, right? Not Suman. Suman எதுவுமே sacrifice பண்ணல, ஆனந்த் மட்டும் sacrifice பண்றான். Oh, find out new profit sharing ratio and sacrifice ratio. We have to find out the both new profit as well as sacrificing. In previous sum they have given a new profit, but in this sum they have given a sacrificing, because they indirectly they have given a sacrificing. We have to find out the new ratio, right? So what is the formula of new ratio? New ratio is equal to, we can alternate this formula. You can see this in this 10th problem. So new ratio is equal to old minus sacrificing ratio. Old minus sacrificing ratio. So what is the old ratio? 3 by 5, 2 by 5, right? So what is a sacrificing ratio? 1 by 5 share for Anand. Anand is sacrificing 1 by 5, but Suman is not sacrificing to Saran, right? You can see the problem, my dear students. Ninth problem. Sorry, my dear students, due to one call it was cutted. Right, now we go to the sum directly. So Anand, old ratio is 3 by 5. What is the sacrifice ratio? 1 by 5. So we have to minus from old ratio. We have to subtract the sacrifice ratio from the old ratio. What is the answer? 2 by 5 is a new ratio. 2 by 5 is a new ratio for Anand, right, my dear students? The next we can get the Suman. So Suman is not sacrificing, but Suman old ratio is 2 by 5. So he is not sacrificing, so his share is 2 by 5 only, because if he is sacrificed his share will reduce. He is not sacrificing, so his share is same amount, right? 2 by 5, right? For this amount, the name is wrong, my dear students. Saran share is 1 by 5 only, because he is not getting any amount from Suman. So 1 by 5 share from Anand only. So his share is 1 by 5. Totally 2:1 is a new ratio. What is the sacrificing ratio? 1 is 0, right, my dear students? Because one person only sharing the 1 by 5, another person is not sharing any amount. So sacrificing ratio is 0 for another person. First person sacrifice, Anand sacrifice. So Anand sacrifice ratio is 1 by 5. Right. Then we can go to the 10th problem. You see the 10th problem, my dear students. Raja and Ravi are partners. They are sharing the profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. So what is the old ratio? 3:2 is the old ratio. They admit the ROM in the ratio of 1/4. Right. So 1/4 they admitted. And he takes 1/20 from Raja. 1/4 means totally. Is getting one totally. So 1/20 from Raja and 4/20 from Ravi. So both persons sacrificed. So we know that what is the sacrifice ratio? 1/20 is to 4/20. 1/20 is to 4/20 is the sacrifice ratio. We are going to calculate that new ratio and that sacrifice ratio. Both we are going to calculate. What is the new ratio formula? Old ratio minus sacrifice ratio. One formula only we should study. Then by using that formula we can change that. Right, my dear students. So new ratio is equal to old minus sacrifice ratio. What is the formula for Raja? Raja old ratio is 3/5. 3/5. What is the new ratio? What is the sacrifice ratio for Raja? 1/5. 1/20, right? So 3/5 minus 1/20 is equal to 11/20 is the answer, because we have to make the denominator equal, right? ஸோ டினாமினேட்டர் ஈக்குவலாக கொண்டு வரதுக்கு 4ஆல் டிவைட் பண்ணிட்டோம், 4ஆல் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா ஈக்குவலாக 20 வந்துடும். ஸோ வி ஹாவ் டு மேக் கீழே உள்ள அந்த பின்னம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அது கீழே உள்ள அமௌண்ட்டை பார்த்தோம்னா ஈக்குவலாக கொண்டு வரணும். அப்போ தான் மேலே உள்ளதை பார்த்தோம்னா நம்ம என்ன பண்ண முடியும், லெஸ் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ அப்போ ஈக்குவலாக கொண்டு வரதுக்கு 4 × 5 20. ஸோ ஆல்ரெடி வி ஹாவ் 20 in another number. So we can see that 20 is a common number. So which number is multiplied with one number, that same multiplication number only should be multiplied with the denominator, the numerator, right? So numerator is 3. So 3 × 4 12. 12 minus 1 is equal to 11, right, my dear students? Same thing we are going to calculate for the Ravi also. In the Ravi you can see that old ratio is 2/5, right? What is the sacrifice ratio? 4/20. So for 2/5 minus 4/20 we can get the amount of 4/20, right? So this is a new ratio, 11:4, right? For Ram we can add with both 1/20 minus 1/20 minus 1/20 plus. So 1/20 minus 1/20 plus 4/20. So totally we can get the 1/20 plus 4/20, totally we can get the 5/20 for Ram, right? My dear students, now the sacrifice ratio is 1:4. Sacrifice ratio is 1/20, 4/20. So that is the sacrifice ratio they have given openly, right? So we have to find out new ratio. What is a new ratio? 11:4:5. That is a new ratio. That's all, my dear students. Now we can go to that 11th problem. The 11th problem also same method. Here you can see that equally sacrificed. Each old partners are sacrificed equally, 1/14, 1/14. So we can find out the new ratio in easy way. Old ratio minus sacrifice ratio. Old ratio for Vimal 4/7. Then old ratio for Kamala 3/7, right? Vimala and Kamala are the partners, 4:3. So this is the old ratio, 4/7, 3/7, right? So sacrifice ratio is 1/14, 1/14. So what is the sacrifice ratio? 1:1. 1:1 is the sacrifice ratio. What is the new ratio? Same method, old ratio minus sacrifice ratio. Old ratio is 4/7, sacrifice ratio is 1/14, right? So what is the new ratio? 7/14 is the new ratio, right? Same for Kamala, we have to find out. For a new partner name is Vinita. For new partner we have to add the sacrifice ratio, right? So sacrifice எவ்வளோ பண்ணியிருக்காங்களோ அது ரெண்டுத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா புது பார்ட்னருக்கான ரேஷியோ கிடச்சிரும். தட்ஸ் ஆல். இதுதான் நியூ ரேஷியோ, ரைட், மை டியர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், ரைட். Then we can go to the 12th problem. In this 12th problem you can see that surrender word is surrender. So if they have given a surrender word, we should understand the sum clearly, then only we can do that. So we should read the sum properly, right, my dear students? So now I am going to read the problems. The Govind and Gopal are partners. They are sharing the profit and loss 5:4. This is the old ratio, right? Then they admit the new partner Rahim, right? Govind surrender 2/9 to Rahim in favor of Rahim, and Gopal surrender 1/9 in favor of Rahim. They surrender means that is a proportion ratio. Surrender means proportion ratio. That is not a sacrifice ratio. Surrender means proportion ratio. So we have to multiply with the old ratio. That is, we can get the sacrificing ratio. So sacrificing ratio, new profit sacrificing ratio is old into surrender value. Old into surrender value. So old into surrender value means we can get that 10 by 18, you can see this column, right? 10 by 81, 4 by 81, and then for Rakim we can add both, right? That is a sacrifice ratio 3 by 9, right, my dear students? So this is a sacrifice ratio. If we get the sacrifice ratio, we can go to the another method. What is the method? New profit sharing ratio. For new profit sharing ratio, what is the formula? Old minus sacrificing. What is the old? Old is 5 by 9. 5 by 9 minus 5 by 9 minus 10 by 81. Now you can see that 5 by 9 minus 10 by 81, right? So you can get the answer 35 divided by 81, right? Then for Gopal also 4 by 9 minus 4 by 81. 4 by 81 is a sacrifice ratio. We found that, right? Now the answer is 32 divided by 81, right? For Ragim, we have to add the sacrifice ratio both. So what is the sacrifice ratio? 10 by 81 and 4 by 81, totally 14 by 81. Now the answer is new profit sharing ratio is 35 is to 32 is to 14, right? Sacrifice ratio is 10 by 81, 4 by 81. That's all, my dear students. So you can, if you want to simplify, you can simplify. Otherwise, if you don't know to simplify, just leave it what you have got, right? The next, we can see next session, my dear students.